G'day, I'm Daz, here to guide you through the absolute train wreck we call life in Australia. Grab a pie, sip your coffee, and watch me roast this place harder than the sun on a February arvo. And no, I can't afford my own backyard anymore. But I've got opinions! First things first, disclaimer. This channel is for entertainment purposes. It's a piss take, dripping in sarcasm and Aussie humour. We're here to entertain, not offend, though if you do get offended, that's probably on you. Full disclaimers in the channel description. Okay, that's out of the way. Let's go. We're diving headfirst into the murky swamp that is Shonky builders in Australia. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some cracking tradies out there doing honest work, but then there's this mob, the ones who make Dodgy look like a design choice. They're the reason Bunnings sells tarps, to hide the evidence. So I've narrowed it down to 5 pet hates that turn people's dream home into a lifetime subscription to Panadol. And if you've been stitched up by one of these clowns, I bet you'll be nodding so hard you'll need a chiropractor. Pet hate number 1, the vanishing tradie. You know the one. They show up day 1, high-vis vest, glowing like a radioactive banana, tool belt swinging, and promises so sweet you could spread them on toast. You pay the deposit, and then poof, gone. Vanished. Quicker than free beer at a wedding. You're left with half a wall, a pile of rubble, and a text from 2 years ago that says, "Back next week, mate." At this point, the moss growing on the slab has more job security than the builder. Pet hate number 2, the near enough is good enough craftsmanship. These blokes reckon plum is just a fruit. A level is a vibe. And waterproofing is a duct tape and a prayer. Industry standard. The tile edges don't line up. The walls wave at you when you walk past. And the paint job looks like it was done by a toddler after a cordial binge. And here's the kicker. They know it's rubbish, but they also know the inspector will rock up, have a quick yarn, and stamp it faster than a Coles self-checkout. Pet hate number 3, quoting like a bargain, billing like a ransom. They hook you in with a sweet lowball quote. "Don't worry, mate, we'll look after you." You think you've won the tradie lottery. Halfway through, boom, unexpected issues. Turns out gravity exists. Turns out roofs need to keep the rain out. Insulation? Nah, mate, just chuck on another jumper. Smoke alarms? Don't worry, you'll smell it before it gets bad. Honestly, if they put this much effort into cutting corners, they could have just built me circle and saved everyone the trouble. By the end, your budget's blown to pieces, your bank account's emptier than the fridge on a Monday, and you're Googling how to live in a shipping container. Pet hate number 4, skipping the actual building codes. This one really boils my blood. We've got building codes for a reason, to stop houses from collapsing on Nana when she's making scones. But some of these clowns treat the code like a menu suggestion. Foundations? Optional. Proper bracing? She'll be right. Drainage? Mate, it's just water. Water always finds its way. And our mates at the oversight agencies, turning a blind eye so hard, they're at risk of spraining it. In fact, they've turned the blind eye into an Olympic sport. Pet hate number 5, playing past the parcel with responsibility when it all goes pear-shaped, as it does. Good luck finding whose fault it is. The builder blames the plumber. The plumber blames the sparky. The sparky blames supply chain issues. And the supplier reckons it's the weather. Meanwhile, you're living in what can only be described as a luxury shed without the luxury. To every poor bugger who's had to go through this, I'm sorry. You deserved a home, not a construction site that's now doubling as a wildlife sanctuary. Let me know in the comment section, what are your top pet hates? Also, drop in your idea of who Daz should roast next. You got a tradie mate who you think would love this. Someone you think needs a laugh. Then you know what to do. Share, like, comment, and get the word out there. Righto, that's me. better stop here before I start swearing like a tradie on a Monday. If you've been stitched up, chuck your story in the comments. And if you liked this rant, click the links in the end of video for more, or whack this video on repeat like an inspector rubber stamping dodgy work without even getting out of the ute. This is Daz, signing off. And no, I can't afford my own backyard anymore, but I've got opinions. Catch you in the next one.